Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the MRL Challenger Series here for the lovely, lovely paperclip you may know as Martinsville, but I call the bull ring because it's like bucking bulls out there in terms of keeping this thing off of others. Now, we all know at Martinsville, it's in real life, there's bound to be contact. And so I don't disagree that there will be contact here tonight. It will be a lot of fun, though. There actually are no DNQs. We actually have had exactly 20 people. So no DNQs, but we do have 20 people in this race for this 100 lapper. It will be a fun one here going into this race, and I think I have a little bit of a precursor, or maybe a little bit of a thought going into this race. Joining me up here into the booth to kind of maybe, possibly echo me on this is Agent Orange. This is the I guess one of our playoff hopefuls, and yeah, Nathan, how does it feel?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I am doing fan tucking fastic today. So we're looking here at the list of runners. Like I said, 20 people. That is daunting, especially at this track. Now we have had some great racing here in the past. We looked to just this past season one for a Cup Series where we went the entire second half of the race without a caution. We had a bunch of side by side racing. Of course, it was UK and Xander versus Cyber and Kalen for P3 and P4. So, look, actually going on board with that, a few of our drivers here are actually in that running. Baronate, of course, has pole, so glad to see him back in the trucks. He'll be making his sportsman debut next, or sorry, 2 weeks from now in the preseason race. Then we also have P3 of Mopow Cat looking to rebound after a very, very rough race last week. That was not quite up to snuff in terms of his standards for Darlington. But yeah, it is time to go, Nathan. Could you send me an invite, please? Um,
Sure.
so yes, but as you do that though, kind of bring me into your mindset right here. How do you approach this track?
Well, how do I approach this track or how do I approach this race? Because
Sure.
two different things. So the track, well, if it went long, the truck's gonna get snapping loose, so you'd want to kind of run it tight so it kind of comes to you in the long run. You're not wrecking loose, but this race, I'm not so sure that there is going to be a whole lot of long green flag runs. So want to gamble with running a looser setup or tighter setup?
Well, here's the thing as well. This is 100 lapper, grand total number of laps for tonight. Not to mention the stages are going to break up the action a little bit. So that is definitely, as you were talking about, you want to set it up a little bit tighter. But just by itself, the 100 laps is a fraction. Think about it like that. 100 laps is literally what 33% of what we would do here in the Cup Series.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, definitely, it is one of those things that we are just looking at right here. A lot of people are making their first starts for tonight. One of them is Napier, officially making his first start of the season. We also have a couple people looking to make their playoff hopes a dream come true here. In fact, actually, probably as Cyber IC has the host, so that's always nice to see. I should probably pull up the points so I can actually look at the look at the actual points. Actually, Nathan, you are actually the cutoff with one by 1 point. So no
Nice.
pressure. But WR is actually the one below. Packers is 12 points down. Terrell is not going to be joining us this week. Of course, he is serving a suspension. But Fireslayer is 18 points down. So one thing I generally like to do is look at this front to back cam. Baronate did not get going at all. Oh my goodness.
Lord of mercy.
Baronate did not get going at all. Well, that is very interesting from that. We'll have to pull that back on replay there, Mike. We have to see what the heck happened right there. Yeah. That was the hottest lag of the year. Of course, lap 1, not even turn 1. Baronate, of course, our season 1 sportsman champ, coming on out. Wow. So let's do it again. All right. Who actually has the lead? That is going to be Cyber. So let's do this again. So looking from the front to back cam right here from Cyber, you have the 98 of Monster right there. So you have a little bit of people running the apron. Ooh, look, I think there's a truck around right there. I'm not quite sure who that was, but there was one truck right there. That is a little bit slideways. We hear the 18 making a move right here on the 98 of Monster. And then you have a couple of trucks here in the back. Here comes the 38 of UK and the 3 of K trying to make it work. But everyone getting really tight there in the turns 1 and 2. It is so hard to get it woed on down here in this track. The 97 of Packers there trying to get it done. Ooh, the 98 with a nice little curve right there. He really arced it up high and got a good run. It's now below the 18. He's going to just toss it in a little bit, but that was a little aggressive move, and I'm sure the 18 is probably going to repay the favor right there going into this next turn. But the Forest Cyber is absolutely gone right now. Yeah, Nathan, where are you at right now?
Dead last.
Dead last? What the heck?
I touched the curb.
Touch the curb. Okay, so there you are. So, that was the 13 that was spinning there in turns 1 and 2. Well, you're not dead last. What are you talking about? The 2 is right behind you.
Alright, he must have been ghosted.
Alright, well, he is ghost. Okay, so that of course is lag right there. So looking back on the rest of the trucks right here, everyone's basically spreading on out. So as we get through all this, people are really trying to find the bottom. You see the 3 up a ways a little bit is definitely trying to. The 38 spinning. Oh, there we go. That is Calamity Corner right there. Coming off of turn 2. I'm not sure who got loose, but someone absolutely just lost it coming out of 2. And we'll have to maybe see from Discord to see who that was. Truck going. That is definitely not what you want to see. But yeah, definitely coming off of 2. When you full throttle it like that, that is not how you exit the corner, even in a truck, which is very, very tight. These guys are going to have to feather foot it through here, because if you just full throttle it, you're going to get loose. All right, so as we set it back up here, how many laps is this stage, by the way?
24.
24. Oh, there's Cyber. Not Cyber. Baronate right there. Coming on through to restart here. Cyber's going to rejoin in the P1. Baronate, I thought for a hot second, almost was there. But the 98 looking really strong here from low power as we go through turns 1 and 2 another time. The 87 gets a little bit tight right there as everyone tries to find their own way through here into turn 3. Toss it on down. Going back up through the 02. Definitely making some moves. But one person I'm seeing up here is the 97 of Packers. Or that is, pardon me, the 74 of Bass. They look almost identical. I'm on board with Packers right here. Those two are definitely starting to get a little bit loose as we go on up here. We were going 3 wide there for a hot second. The 45 of Sauce definitely goes on through. Oh, caution. What? What happened?
I don't know. It must have been behind me.
Trying to see who's behind right now. What the heck? I'm not seeing what happened with that caution at all.
Didn't tell you.
Interesting. All right. Well, Oh, so someone spun on the back. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess we have to just set it up on up here. Do it all again, right? So yeah, I'll have to see how that was. That was very interesting. Going from right there. Like I said, I don't know exactly what happened. So let's reset here. Um, so here is Sauce. Let's go on board with like Tomboy or something like that. Um, let's see what the back. Oh, Baronet is absolutely lagging. That is not a whole lot of fun to look at right here. But Tomboy there, ooh, absolutely moving on forward. The 16 got way loose right there. Hits the 00. Rockstar making his first start here in this race. The 21 tries to thread the gap right there. It's going to be 3 wide there into turn 3. And again, the 16 must be on old tires or something like that because he is absolutely just not having a good time up there. You have you have Shackett that gets moved up out of the way. The 2 forcing his way down there. And the 20 absolutely just straight. Oh no, that was lag right there. What the heck? Do I have to see what happened there on terms of the replay? Let's see what's going on with that. So let's see here. Yeah, that definitely is very, very rough. We'll have to look at it right now. We'll have to take a look at that after the race. But yeah. Anyway.
Well then.
Well then, what?
Huh? Well then.
Well then, you said well then, what?
Well then we'll rack them up and do it again.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. So how many laps are left in this stage, by the way? Because I'm
two.
2. Oh man, well, if that doesn't bring up the excitement, I don't know what will. Looks like the 74 is lagging. That's why people are a little up in the air about that. Someone went spinning there on the front stretch. That is the 2. Yeah, that is absolutely unbearable lag right there. The 74 of Batchbug absolutely knocking the 38 out of the way. I'm sure the 38's really not going to appreciate that, but there we go. What the heck happened there?
I got your results.
Alright, so yeah, the 2 is definitely one of those things. Like, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be... have to keep an eye on the 2 right here because he is on lag warning 3. In fact, he may, I think, yeah, he's just letting the field go on by right there. But yeah, the 98, I apologize about that. I have people messaging me, so everyone is definitely moving forward. And how many laps in this stage?
23.
23. The O2 definitely making his way forward. The 3 down below. The 18 has made his way into the lead. 3 wide coming out of turn 2 right there. Everyone in the middle. And oh, the 95, yeah, definitely moving the 38 out of the way. And the 68 goes spinning. The 13 goes into the wall. And that's going to be your next caution. No caution for that. Okay, cool. I feel bad for the 13. He is just being put into the wall. Yep, 95 getting shunted out of the way right there from Shackett. So he is definitely not feeling the best right there. Yeah, well, everyone's being shunted out of the way. You know what? Like I said, Martinsville is one of those aspects that hey, you know, you're going to get those repercussions out on track. People are going to be moved on out of the way. So, yeah, definitely. Let's see. I'm just trying to see who to watch right now. There's so much going on track. Nathan, where are you at? P5?
P5.
Okay, so help me out here. What's going on? What's the truck like feeling right now?
Well, now that we're going green, it feels terrible.
What do you mean?
Well, I stayed out trying to get some track position, hoping we keep getting some caution. We're not getting cautions.
Well, yeah, definitely. Those that did stay out there is not definitely not feeling the burn. So the burn of Icy, get your free subscription today. The 45, or actually, who is that? The 97? Yeah, the 97 absolutely just sends it in on the 45 right there. It gets the pass done, but the 45 had to check on up. I don't know if that is worn tires or not, but the 52 makes a good move right there. The 00 getting into the onto the apron. Wonderful truck control right there. Everyone trying to make their way forward right here. The 02 is on the back bumper of the 18. And now we see as the field spreads on out right here, we're seeing a lot of the comers and goers. Those that stayed on out is definitely feeling the burn right now. Ooh, the 45 gives the 97 a little love tap right there. The 52 definitely moving forward. I apologize. I've been neglecting chat, by the way. Martinsville is famous for tempers, indeed. The 2 is lagging. I know. He is on one more lag warning until he will be asked to leave. So, interesting. Found that something to look forward to, or not look forward to if your name is the 2 of Baronate. So we'll have to see how that's going to roll right there. Yeah, Shackett, yeah, well, he definitely is one of those that knows full well that he is aggressive, and it's just one of those things. So, of course, everything will be looked at after. The 02 and the 18 going for the lead right there. The 3 has full vision of it. Ooh, the 02 makes the pass, and we have a new leader. The 02 of Elite Precision. The 3 of Cade trying to get a little something happening right here. I don't know if that is old tires or new tires on the 3. Oh, but the 3 does get loose and slaps the wall. That's going to open up the door for the 4 of Cyber to try to close the gap a little bit. And because of that, moving on to behind, it looks like that is going to be the 8 making a little bit of a pass. Oh, no, sorry, I apologize. That's 97 that's right behind them. So, trying to get on board. Ooh, the 4 Cyber goes and slaps the wall, does a perfect 360. Oh, man, that is not fun right there. So, he's going to lose a crap ton of positions right there. And there's going to be 2 by 2 wide right here. It's going to be the 4 and the 8 and the 45 and the 97 there in the box. Did Tyler make the race? No, he did not. So, apologies. This was the battle I was watching right here. The 52 of Fireslave making his way forward. Oh, but maybe a little bit of a love tap to the 38. And that is going to be a whole mess. 3 wide coming out of turn 4. The 52. By the way, I would like to appreciate everyone coming on out watching this right now. This is one of those races that, of course, there's another reason why I don't race heat, says Baronet. Well, yeah, the lag is absolutely one of those things right there. But yeah, the 02 now leading the way. The 18 definitely about to close the gap, but we are about to see our first lappers. The 16 of Napier is all the way up here and about to be our first truck to be about a lap down. One thing I noticed though is as soon as we get spread on out, this is where the trucks start to shine. The comers and goers, the real wheelmen of the series. Of course, the people that are kind of learning as they go, like the 4, generally our Season 0 Cup champ, it was fun right there. Some people, take a little bit of a learning gap. The 4, they're making the pass on the 74 of Bassbuck, and just behind, I think that is the 45 of Sauce. Yes, that is. The 45 of Sauce and the 95 of Shackett, the 97 of Packers right behind. The 00 of, that is Rockstar right there making his first start. And the 8, gets a mega loose there coming off it too. We have to be getting close to the stage end, right?
1 second. There's about 7 to go.
7 to go.
Five to go.
5 to go here in stage 2. We have one truck, one lap down. The 21 makes his presence known below the 8, giving a little bit of a tap right there, saying that, hey, ooh, the 2 almost just binned it right there coming out of turn 2. Ooh, in the 68 gives a little tap to the 20 right there. I don't know if that was involved with the lag of the 2 or not, but we'll have to see on that. Yeah, the 2 definitely. Whew, the lag is unreal. Where are the PMR guys running? Well, it looks like officially. Well, I mean, because we can't really count elite in the PMR guys, but we do have that in. It's really hard to tell, honestly. Mike is back here in the back of the pack. I know that. Ooh, as I. Ooh, looks like the 13 and the 20 went spinning right there, and I think that is our caution. That may end the stage.
That ends the stage.
So the 20 and the 13 not having the best of times, of course. Or I was a 20 into someone else because the 13's right there. Where is... Yeah. Yeah, very interesting right there. So, yeah, it's hard to see where everyone is right now. Apparently... Oh! Apparently that was Baronate. So, yep, that's 3 strikes, you're out. Three strikes, you're out, Baronate. Unfortunate. So, it looks like he will be exiting the race right here. Very unfortunate from our Season 0, or Season 1 Sportsman Champ. But yeah, that was a decent green flag run indeed. Now that kind of shakes up the running order a little bit. We'll have to see how it's going to shake out here going to turn 1 another time. This is the longest stage that we do have. I do believe, if I'm counting my laps correctly, it's about 31?
No, it's about 48 laps.
Oh, so about half the race now. Ooh, Tomboy. Definitely making his presence known down there, but I was seeing up on the front part of this track right here, the 3 of Cade, getting past the 18 of Xander. So, yeah, that is very interesting. The 3 of Cade now making a pass maybe for the lead. The 3 of Cade may go and lead his first lap of these. Oh, I thought that was a lap lead right there, but unfortunately not. Definitely tosses it up right there. The 18 pokes his nose down below the 3, but thinks better of it. The 38 slaps the wall a little bit, but no harm, no foul. The 98 and the 95 now side by side. Of course, these guys have been making friends here in the past. But yes, the 98 though of Monster definitely having a good run of the season. Ooh, side by side again comes the 02 and the 3 right here. First and second. With the 3 having the outside, the 18 is going to be like, okay, where can I go? When did Cade get good at Martinsville? He's always been good at Martinsville. I think it just comes with the series. But yeah, the 3, though, definitely having a good run right here. The 02, though, having the inside advantage, will go and take that spot. Here comes the 97 of Packers, who I do believe I'm counting my trucks. Ooh, the 45 of Sauce kind of boots him out of the way a little bit. I think that is for P10. Nathan, you're in P12, correct?
That'd be for P11, not P13.
So, one off. The 45 really tosses it on down, and that will be pass made by the 45. So yeah, the 52, though, of Fire Slayer, we have yet to talk about him, about that. He is one of those trucks that is making his presence known. This is his first full-time season. He's made other starts before in this in other series, but this is his full-time first season here, and he's interesting. Let's see here. I apologize. I got my thoughts thrown off me right there. But Fire Slayer currently is 18 points out of the cut line right now, and he's looking to have a very strong run right here. Same can be said with Cade, who is 30 points out of the cut. So he is having a great run. UK as well having a win. He is our points leader. Long live the sauce. Definitely not having the greatest of races. He is more towards the back of this little pack right here, but UK makes his presence known there in P3. Heron working with the 68 right here, trying to make his pass made right there. Where is Sauce? There he is. So he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's P11 right now. I could have just asked you, Nathan, because he's right in front of you. But yeah, he's definitely making, trying to make his way up through the field right here. Now, one thing I definitely noticed as we see the 74 gets booted out of the way. I think that was the 52 that did not mean to do that. That's why he choked up right there. So that is, hey, very tip of the hat to him. The 52 basically saying, hey, you know what? I did not mean to do that. I'm going to choke on up and just let you have the spot back. So again, very tip of the hat to him. But the O2 is absolutely just flying away right now. So he is definitely making a statement here. In fact, actually, our top three of this race so far has already won a race. Xander there in P3, 38 of UK, winning at Atlanta. The O2 of Elite winning at Daytona, and Xander just winning last week at Darlington. So yeah, these guys are definitely making a statement here that they are the championship threats. The oh my goodness, tossing it on down to 95. I'm pretty sure he's going to be like, hey, you know what? I didn't appreciate that. In fact, yep, there it is right there. So definitely, as he tries to make that inside known, the 97 stuffs it on down right there, but I think that's just trying to get to the bottom right there. The 21 of Tomboy is going to let his teammate in right there. The 97, ooh, but he does make a little bit of contact. The 21 also stuffs it on down, so maybe not, but he does actually let the 95 go on back through. So again, that was another one of those, hey, I didn't mean to do that, go back on through. Oh my goodness, who to watch right now? There's so much going on. Here's the Mopower teammates of the 4 and the 98 making their way through the field. Where is the 98 specifically? Let's go on board with him. He's around here somewhere. There he is. Right behind the 74 of Batsbuck, the 52 going on down, but he does push the 74 out of the way. So a little aggressive, but you know what? No harm, no foul. The 74, I'm pretty sure, is going to be like, hey, you know, I didn't appreciate that. The 52 also is going to toss on up. I don't think the 74 is a little too happy right now. Yep, the 74 is probably going to toss it back on down to the 52. Yep, there it is. So, hey, you know what? It's just one of those things that, hey, I didn't appreciate that, you know? So the 74 does get the spot back, and meanwhile the 00 of the of Rockstar is just like, hey, you know, don't do that. I'm right here. Let's see here. So looks like as those two get separated, they'll kind of simmer on down a little bit. The 3 of Cade, though, unfortunately losing a little bit more spots. I think that brings them back down to P7. Fireslayer, though, moving back on up. The 18 of Xander is starting to fall back into the clutches of the 4 of Cyber. Meanwhile, the top 4 has separated themselves. Meanwhile, the O2 is being chased on down by our points leader of UK. Long live the sauce, though. Unfortunately, not quite the run that he would have wanted. Ooh, 95 Shaq gassed it up a little bit too much and is going to get Omega loose coming off of turn 4. Whew, Nathan, there's so much to talk about here. How about take us through a lap of Martinsville?
Ooh, all right. Well, we're gonna come down the front stretch right here. You gotta kind of make those straightaways as long as you can. You got Packers trying to make a pass on me on the inside, so going back up the corner a little bit and trying to get that run off. Again, making the straightaway as long as you can. And here lately, I've been letting off early and kind of letting it roll. Try and reserve my front tires a little bit. And that's a lap around Martinsville.
Very, very short. If I don't quite have a stopwatch with me, but if I was assuming, that was about a 20.4, I do believe.
21.4.
21.4. So, okay, I was 1 second off. Yes, definitely we have been seeing some blistering lap times out there. Longest run so far of the season. I'm sure some feelings are hurt based on what we've been seeing. The 16 of Napier coming on down. These guys don't have to stop for fuel, mind you. However, they're going to want to stop for tires. These things are going to absolutely burn as you go on through. But it's going to be those that manage the long run pace that is going to really prosper here. The 38 has absolutely caught the O2 and is now going to pressure him a little bit. The O2 has built a good gap on the 18 and the 4. In fact, actually, the battle for that spot now goes on as the 4 took a little bit of look, but nothing quite to be done right there. How many laps to go, by the way?
Give me 1 second. I think it's 26.
26?
25.
So 25. So we're halfway through this run right here. So yeah, these guys, even on 20 lap tires, are going to want to just pay to get them off, but they can't because they can make it on fuel. This is one of those tracks that you're rarely going to see green flag stops. The 87 trying to make his way past 95 Justin Chackett, who is absolutely starting to fall right now. Not quite having the best of days. Looks like the 20 is also parked up for the night. I want to say the 16 maybe as well. Oh, the 97, I'm not quite sure what happened there. 74 absolutely lost it going to turn 4, and that is a caution. It was a 74 and someone. I wasn't quite sure who it was.
It was Cade.
It was the 3 of Cade. Oh, I'm sure those two, I mean... It looks like some people are apologizing. It looks like the 18... Yeah, Cade saying Bass and Fireslayer rivalry of the year. Well, we've been seeing it right here, right now. So, yeah, these guys are the 52 and the 74. We're definitely getting a little bit heated right there. So interesting development right here. That really breaks up the stage. So. We'll have to see what's going on with that. So it looks like the 87 stays out, question mark? I don't think that was the call, but we'll have to see how it's going to roll here going into this next. What the heck is going on back there? Someone absolutely just stuffed it on in. Nothing quite... going 3 wide there, and the 45 sauce, the 52 had nowhere to go. Now the 74 and the 52 also found themselves together. We'll have to see how that's going to roll here. The 97 basically being, hey, you know what? I'm just here, man. So we'll have to see how this is going to roll right here. The 52 trying to close it on down. The 95 gets tossed out of the way, and someone hit the apron going off of turn 4, and that just creates an entire cluster. No caution though. Not sure how that didn't create a yellow, but okay. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. So that probably really did not work on out for that 87, because now he's going to have to pay. He's now in the middle of the pack. Whew. Oh man, we're going to have to... Discord is blowing up right now. We're going to have to see. All right, so let's check on out. Who is the leader right now? It's the O2. The O2 of Elite. The 30
Elite,
UK.
Mo Power, Xander, Cyber, Bass, WRX, Mike, and me.
Oh no. Let's see here. How many laps to go now? It's going to be getting close at this point. Coming on through, but what caused that yellow was actually, I think it was the 98 getting onto the apron and then just having nowhere to go. So there was a little bit of big moves here and there, but definitely the 98, I think, collected the apron there coming off of turn 4 and just... Yeah, it's just curtains from there. 95 absolutely making his presence known. The 68 saying, hey, you know, you're not clear, bud. You're not clear. and gets tossed on in. The 45 is going to say thank you very much. I'll take that spot. Meanwhile, the O2 and the leaders up here are absolutely just battling it on out. The 97 of Packers, I don't know how he got put to the rear, but here he is. The 16, I do believe, is back on the lead lap. Meanwhile, the 95, oh my god, we're still 3 wide in the back right here. What an absolute party, I will say that. The 52 still on the outside, nowhere to go. And, oh, going nowhere to go for the 21. He's going to end up to the back. I want to go away from that camera because I don't want to know what's going to come up. 95 just straight lines it a little bit, chokes on up the corner. 97 gets packed on up, and 95 does hit the inside wall. And now as everyone goes on through, we are just now seeing everyone just get packed. The 98 was up there. The 13 now chasing on through. Oh, 87 does get pushed, I do believe. Oh my god, meanwhile the 16. There's so much happening back here. What's going on? Full send back there, exactly. Everyone's just full sending it. Okay, let's adjust our peripheral going into the lead right here. Looks like the O2 has probably the best short one. Nathan, could you let me know how many laps to go?
7.
7. All right. Well, now it is time to nut up or shut up right here. So the O2 is currently the leader. P2 is now under fire from the 38 and the 4 back there. So as everyone spaces on out, everyone keeps finding each other. It's weird how that works out sometimes. So the 4 and the 18 definitely finding themselves back together. The 38, unfortunately, I think will run out of time compared to the 2. Coming to 5 to go this time by. Everyone, like I said. I can imagine this is going to... oh, man. Everyone is mad at each other, which, you know, I totally expected. It's Martinsville. But feelings are hurt here. Then you just have to go grab a hot dog after, and everything will be fine. The O2, though, currently our leader, the 21 of Tomboy, I'm very unfortunate, is going to finish, looks like P18 right now, unless something else happens. Then you have the 38 that is going to be right behind the O2 of Elite. And bada bing, bada boom, there we go. I do believe there's 3 laps to go this time.
I do believe so.
All right, so 3 laps to go right here.
Yes.
You're under fire from the 74 of Bassbuck right there, so I'll let you focus on that. Here are the leaders. Here comes the 38. He's going to run out of time. With 2 laps to go, there is no way that he's closing the gap on that 21. Or that's 21, the O2, with the 21 in the way, so he'll have to pass him and then close the gap in 2 laps. The 21 is going to get out of the way. There we have the bots. It's an official race there, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go, coming on through turn 4. 2 laps to go. And, ooh, the 4 actually, I think, sends the 18 a little bit, saying, hey, you know what, I want that spot, so... oh, yeah, dang, what's happening back there with you? 3 wide.
I just got punted out of the way.
Oh my god. Everyone getting pushed on out of the way right there. So with that, the O2 wins the race. I apologize I wasn't on that. That battle was already done right there. So, whew. As we wait for the the Discord to blow on up. I do have the top 3 as Elite, UK, and Cyber, correct? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so.
Alright, what were you saying?
Top 3 is Elite, UK, and Cyber, correct?
Correct.
Alright. So we're going to get these guys up in here, and we'll have to hear from what they have to say about the race, because I already know what I want to say, but I have to hear it from those guys that are out on the track. So let's see your top. Fastest lap was Elite with a 2:45. Let's get these guys up in here. Let's see here. All right. So let's, as we wait for our guys to get up in here, I do have the full results at our hand right here. Let's go on through. So, of course, we know our top three already. Xander finished P4. Sauce P5. Good rebound for him. Cade P6. Nathan P7. Eighth is Bassbook. The ninth is Baseball Kid. The 10th is Rockstar. Excellent job on his debut. 11th is Fire Slayer. 13th, 12th is the number 13 of Heron. WX Mike 13th, Monster 14th, Packers 15th, Shacket 16th, Tomboy 17th. Our DNFs are Napier, Nos, and Baronate. So that was one of those. It was just one of those things at the end right here. But well, let's hear from these guys out here. Now, these guys mostly were away from the mid pack for the most part. Of course, there were some times that they went back there, but ultimately, though, that is Martinsville. Feelings are hurt. People will cry. People will. Lose their tempers a little bit, and we definitely saw that out on the track. So yes, let's start off with our P3 finisher, Cyber. We have to go to Lassard. I keep wanting to say John Hunter Nemechek, and that's not right.
Same
So
here.
Cyber, how you doing today?
I'm doing well.
So ultimately, though, how was it? What was the race like from your POV?
Just looking for the unexpected to happen. I was waiting for it pretty much the whole race. Like moments in the race, like some stuff would happen, and yeah, some of that happened, and that's typical mindset for you.
um, I'm sorry, I was reading Tomboy's comment right there in the race lineup. But yeah, no, I mean, of course, it's Martinsville. We had a good stretch of green flag racing there in stage two, as well as the beginning part of stage three. So definitely, it was as soon as the field kind of spread on out, it was there for the taking at the end. So yeah, interesting how everything kind of shaked on out there at the end of the race. But Cyber, coming into this. Coming into this race, you were sitting up pretty well in the points, and you had a very good showing there at the end. You had a good set of stage points as well as a good finish. As we move on to next week, which for everyone watching right now, next week is Watkins Glen. It's a road course. How do you feel about that?
I feel I'll be doing the same kind of consistency I've done past the two races at Watkins Glen, but got to get a little work in with the race rhythm of the track. Qualifying, I think I got down pretty well. It's just got to work on the race rhythm for Watkins Glen.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things that, especially in the trucks, I can't remember the last time we went to the trucks in the Watkins Glen, so it's definitely gonna help on out right there. But yeah, we have a very interesting setup going into next week. Rivalries have been brewed right here. By the way, Xander apologizes. He held you up.
Yeah, it was a good battle with him. I mean, give him credit. I was just trying everything I could to get around him. It was a good battle. Nothing to be ashamed.
Right, there we go. So with that, we will have to move on into P2 finisher. And let's go to Gilliland right here. UK. Looks like you had the best truck on the long run. Unfortunately, you just ran out of time because we went and had a string of yellows there to kind of shook up the field, and it seemed like the O2 had the better short run truck. Would you agree, or what happened?
Yep.
All right, good talk. All right, cool. So let's, I guess, talk about.
I want to talk about that start of the race. I was pushing the limit and he was not going, and then he lagged.
Oh, the two? Oh yeah, a Baronate there in the very first part of the race.
I was like, I finally got a good qualifying spot, and that happens.
Yes, and then like he just rubber banded right back. So it was just, yeah, it was
His
just one of
foot
those
also.
things. Yeah. But yeah, definitely the lag was not in his favor. It's really weird, honestly. How it was just one of those things. Um, so it was just one of those things that, like, like he either has good internet or he doesn't. And I guess just one of those. It was just one of those nights where
There's
he
no in
wasn't.
between.
Yeah, there was no in between. But no, UK again, a very strong run. You did not have a good run last week at Darlington. Was this a little bit of like a return to form for you, or do you think otherwise?
Um, it was just one of my best tracks in the game. I mean, I don't know if I'm back in form or not. We'll have to see later in the year.
Well, there we go. We'll have to see.
Next week is probably not going to be back in form either.
Well, it's Watkins Glen and on a preset truck. So as we all know, you are not good in the preset road courses. We'll have to see how that's going to shake on out. But yeah, we had a good race between you and the eventual winner. Let's go over to him right now. Who is it? Is it Dipple?
Tate Fogelman.
Tate Fogelman. Thank you.
I saw it like 50 laps.
My bad. So yeah, Elite, you had the short run, God right there. You absolutely just gapped the 18, the 38, the 4 right there. However, it seemed like you lost out on the long run. Were you planning on? I mean, I don't know, just planning on the short runs, or like, what was your game plan there?
I kind of lost my trap position at the beginning because that lag. I kind of fell back to ninth after starting the fifth. But my plan was to not pit during the first two stages because to get that trap position because that's all I was thinking about. And then when I finally got it, I was trying to see what I had. When Mo Power ran me down from like 2 seconds, I was like, man, he rolling. And I couldn't figure out like what he was like doing different from me. And then once he got to my bumper, I saw that he was rolling the center better. So that caution definitely saved me though, because yeah, my truck wasn't as good on the long run as his. I wasn't really fighting no handling issues. I mean, I was a little snug. But other than that, though, it felt fine. Just didn't need to overdrive the turns. But it felt good getting the win because I know Cyber, Mo Power, all these guys, these guys that finished in the top 5, they real fast, so that felt good to get the win over them.
Oh yeah, definitely. It is one of those things that I mean, well, especially just take the look at it right here. You won earlier at Daytona. You took Darlington off, so well, I think it was just because of work, correct?
Work, yeah. I would have made it if I didn't have to work.
And that honestly kind of put you behind the 8 ball a little bit. I mean, you still have your win to kind of fall back on, but in terms of like the full season points, you had there's still playoff points to be earned depending on where you finish the points situation wise. So it's definitely a statement win. First to 2 wins so far, and only 4 races deep. I mean, that has to feel good. That's 2 very different tracks.
Yeah, Atlanta kind of messed me up. I sped on pit road like an idiot, and I usually don't speed, so that was Disappointing. End up finishing 14th there, I think, because I was on the strategy that Barrett was on. He finished second in that race, so I probably would have had a top five if I did the speed. But yeah, it's nice to get a win after missing last week's race and that disappointing finish at Atlanta.
Well, I guess we're going to have to see how that's going to roll here, especially going to another different form of track. We've been to five different kind of tracks on this opening 5 rounds of the race. We went to a super speedway, mile and a half, went to like an intermediate Darlington, and then to a short track. Now we're going to a road course. Lots of variety here, and we'll have to see who's going to come on out on top. Maybe we'll be one of these three. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be all. Maybe it will be any. So with that, I guess we're going to close on out for the night. Congrats on the win there, Elite. Second win of the season. P2 belongs to
Appreciate it.
BK. Cyber, excellent job on the P3. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups right now. And Nathan, thank you so much for being our in-race reporter. We'll have to see how it's going
Always.
to work on the next week side of things. But yeah, Watkins Glen, rivalries have been made. Of course, we look at the 74 and the 52. First of all, the 95 and literally everyone in the field. So there's that. We have the 68 and the 20 brewing. Oh man, so many storylines to follow here going into next week. With that, we're going to close on out for this week at Martinsville. Overall, I would say it was pretty good. Definitely stage one could have been better, but with long green flag runs, we probably ran about 40% of it under green. So, hey, there we go. With that, have a good night, everyone. Peace.